Subscribe now and join our community of seekers as we delve into the depths of faith and discover the boundless love of God.
Welcome to the House of Studies podcast. Here is Father Michel Najim speaking on secularization and globalization, impact on the members of the church, the family and marriage.
Since the fall of Adam and Eve and withdrawal from divine life, humanity has faced the worst symptoms of weaknesses and diseases which stem from the pathology of death. In this electronic age, however, these symptoms travel the globe at the speed of light and can infect all areas of our lives: culture, society, religious community, family, and marriage.
It is a disease of the mind, body and soul and threatens the well-being of all of humanity.
Only in the medicinal prescriptions offered by the Church can we hope to eradicate this virulent disease and alleviate its symptoms.
In this presentation, we will look at secularization and the role of media in its globalization.
Additionally, we will outline heterodox trends in anti-secularism movements.
Further, we will discuss the secularization of religion. Finally, we will present the orthodox view on secularism, its impact on marriage and family life and its remedies the Church offers for this secularism.
Today, through the entertainment industry and social media, our postmodern and hedonistic culture is promoting self-love, self-gratification, sexual self-expression, pleasure, and instant satisfaction at a speed and scope never seen. Denying any spiritual value in the world, secular schools and colleges are almost universally promoting similar worldviews based upon scientism, naturalism, and secular humanism. This postmodern culture is increasingly becoming materialistic in that it cherishes merely the worldly or temporal, focusing excessively on the physical dimensions of life. The promoters of this culture are radically self-focused, who decide and choose for themselves. Since they have a strong emphasis on their specific personal rights, they reduce all ideas of right and wrong to matters of personal taste and emotional preference, without admitting limits to their self-gratification. They strongly oppose anything that threatens the freedom of the individual in realizing his full egoistic potential. Given that it cares for the total sovereignty of the individual, this form of secular individualism places its emphasis exclusively upon the worth and the autonomy of the individual. Secular individualists tell us, if it feels good, do it. If it doesn't feel good, dump it or kill it. According to this understanding, every individual possesses within himself the capacity to measure everything. Through constant repetition of their anthem, "It's my body, it's my life, and it's my decision, I did it my way," extreme individualism is conveyed. No outside agency, not even the Church, is allowed to inform the views of the secularist. Secularism, in its intrinsic character, seeks to dismiss God, no spirit. Thus, it denies anything spiritual or divine and regards itself as self-sufficient and in no need of God. For this reason, secularists have been promoting concepts and legislative actions which repudiate God, thereby casting blasphemy upon him. Secularism, on the other hand, has been encroaching upon the very identity of the person, what it means to be a person, fostering depravity, and aiming to thwart biblical family life as a path to sanctification and deification. Furthermore, consumer-oriented society is influencing every human relationship, especially marital and familial relationships. Secularization has been increasingly undergoing a process of globalization which increasingly spreads powerful effect on culture, economic, human physical and spiritual conditions, as well as on environmental and political systems. In this new cosmopolitan system, there are four main elements: international trade, migration, communication, and information technology, and spread of technology through which globophilia, the love of globalizing everything, is advancing towards shattering all moral barriers. Global concepts are continually arising, and technological inventions are swiftly flourishing throughout the world, producing a global media culture which rejects religious influence in human affairs. Among the above-mentioned four components of globalization, the media culture, which connects audiences worldwide, is making headway in forming the culture of the entire world in the image of secular Western culture. There is division, however, between scholars concerning the impact of globalization. Some like Shannon Downey believe that the possibilities for development that are facilitated by globalization outweigh the short-term costs of inequality and cultural homogenization. Although globalization presents a risk of cultural homogenization, it might help, in Downey's opinion, to preserve cultural identity and diversity, and increase economic opportunities. Many activists more explicitly express their opposition to many forms of globalization, portraying it in a largely negative fashion, and by pointing out its negative effects. In the eyes of Orthodox people, globalization, if left unchecked, may lead to the superabundance of assaulting thoughts, imaginings and intentions animated by diabolical energy, and spirits visible and invisible, that seek to do us evil and wound our souls.
Through the instigation of the devil, globalization might come to dominate every human thought, activity, and effort.
These evil thoughts and actions would be stirred up by the evil one, provoking passions through material things.
In short, extreme secularization coupled with globalization leads to the dehumanization of the person through objectification, and the breakdown of family life.
Pat Fagan warns against extreme secularization dominated by sex, sexuality, sensuality, self-love, and personal fulfillment, which may be a pathway to infidelity and divorce. This is frequently a major factor in family disasters and brings increased disinterest in family life. On the religious level, there are waves against global secularization arising worldwide, ranging from extreme opposition to excessive compliance to its effects.